Okay, so let's write this subroutine, which we called sort and display. And it's going to take an argument here, but that argument is not just a single variable, but rather it's not just a string, it's actually an array. The reason this is how you define an array is by putting the brackets after something like this. So it's an array, and okay, so now we're starting to define this sort and display. What's it going to do with temp, which is an array? First thing it's going to do is sort it. And then the next thing it's going to do is display it the way we've displayed it before in the LST friends list box. Okay, so now this is the definition of this subroutine, but we haven't used it yet. So now in here, in this button, I'm going to use it here, sort and display. So the first thing is I'm going to populate the array, but actually what array, you might ask? So I haven't declared an array yet. Actually, I could have done it in here. I could have just put this here, but I did it out at the public level. I'm sorry, out at the class level. So here, I'm doing it out here. You could have defined it inside. You declared it rather inside. And then I'm populating it inside. This button, click, handler, and then I'm running this subroutine which we just wrote. So what's going to happen? Notice that I didn't do any sorting here. I didn't do any displaying here in this subroutine, except that I called this sort and display function, which we wrote up here, which does the sorting and the displaying, right? So we are going to sort and display, but we're going to do it with the subroutine that we just wrote. Okay, so if we try it, it should, even though there's no sorting and displaying except for through the subroutine, it should still sort and display. And it does. It's sorted, and it's obviously displayed. Okay, so we can write that subroutine.